So I really wanted to wait until the second episode of season 27 South Park came out. I mean, obviously the first episode blew up and I considered doing it then, but I was like, I want to sit on my thoughts and just take a moment to think about it because everybody's reacting. And it is one of my favorite shows ever. I mean, it is the GTA of TV series. They can get away with so much and everyone is a target. And that's the point. It's fair. I don't think it's about as non-political as a political choice can be in what they do. And I'm going to start with Eric Cartman because he's relevant throughout the decades. I mean, if he's the devil, Butters is the angel of the series. And talking about Butters as the light, poor old suicide pact being forced upon Butters, that really helped when they brought him in. But Cartman, it had to be him that was like one of the focal points. It couldn't just be Trump. Because if you had a whole episode of Trump, it just would feel cheap for South Park. I can't believe I'm saying cheap for South Park. Like, South Park is not classy entertainment, never has been, but it would be cheap for what they were trying to do. And the whole him trying to protect woke because he wants to rip on it is the most Eric Cartman thing you can do. And Eric Cartman, he is the main character of South Park if there is one. Randy Marsh comes in second. I mean, he came later in terms of relevancy, but Eric Cartman, he just is South Park and what people associate with it. And PC Principal being beaten down, accepting the Lord Jesus Christ, and Jesus being in it again as well. I mean, he's made loads of cameos in South Park. Again, it was a treasure. They've done another good job reinventing PC Principal. And that's something I love about South Park, is they keep reinventing characters. It doesn't necessarily mean it goes on for longer than an episode or two, because then it just resets your attention. And sometimes they reset things by having PC Principal. That was a big reset in itself and relevant for the time. I know some people are saying South Park's not relevant anymore. Yes, it is. It's one of the biggest shows ever. I think its deal was the second biggest one to Friends, but Friends is in its own universe in terms of money. I'm pretty sure it was number 2 on a per episode basis. But the evolution of these characters, sometimes just resetting your opinions, sometimes actually going fully changing them. That's what keeps this show fresh. Now, getting on to Trump himself, I mean, having Garrison written out in that way, because he was Trump previously, having him written out in the way that they did, perfect. Absolutely perfect. We didn't need much, just needed a laugh, a joke, that was it. But I mean, this was a ballsy episode. And you have to consider that previously Matt Parker and Trey Stone had said they weren't going to do the whole Trump thing anymore because they couldn't parody real life any better than real life could parody itself. Well, they did a good job because they just went all in. And that's part of them. They do go all in when they go in. So I'd rather if they weren't going to go all in, they'd have left it. That's kind of what they decided to do. And this second episode, I mean, I won't try and spoil too much, but again, I think it goes in harder on the Trump administration, if anything, because even though this first episode is all about Trump in a way, there's a lot of sort of sidestepping about Trump with like the whole Cartman thing, because it's talking about modern life and modern issues separately, but then also Trump is involved. So it's perfect in terms of not being political whilst being super political. But as I said, everybody's up for grabs, everybody's up for ridicule. So yeah, I think going in on the ICE stuff and Homeland Security is actually more going in on Trump than the first episode. But the first episode had the big trailer, the big teaser that was quite controversial to say the least. If you haven't seen it, I'd recommend you go and look for it. You'll know what it is when you find it. It's just ballsy. And they actually had the devil in the episode, but Cartman is the devil. The devil is not the devil, despite the fact that he is the devil. So where are they going to go next with it? I mean, there is that element of how do they carry on? Like, if you just keep doing Trump episodes, can it last that well? I don't think they will do that, by the way. That's not generally been their MO to do a whole season of these things, but we shall see. I'm looking forward to where it goes. But if you love South Park, you are going to love this. If you love that kind of humor, you're going to love it. Just don't take it too seriously in terms of political statement. It's just meant to be funny, and it is. It's only meant to annoy the very people that they're parodying to a degree because they want to get attention, which they did, by the way. But just enjoy it, and you'll have a great time. It's only if you don't like this kind of humour that you won't like it. But what did you think? I mean, this has been controversial beyond belief, so please comment below. Relax, have a rest, guy. You know, comment, like, subscribe, ring the bell, all that good stuff. If you want more of my content. Thank you very much, and until next time, I'll see you later.